being on the receiving end of a whole lot of feedback from a whole lot of people, whether I've asked for it or not. Here are just some things to think about if someone you know, someone you love is currently setting up their own business, going after something they want, or just in general, really, in terms of how to give better feedback to people and also how to take feedback. I te tuatahi, number one, instead of telling this person or these people how to do whatever it is they're doing, offer your support. Ask how you can help. If you have expertise or experience in something that could benefit them, let them know, and let them know that you're there to support them however they need you. Number two, if you are going to give feedback, try and make it like a positive sandwich, right? So acknowledge all the awesome work and effort and results they're getting so far. Give your feedback on how you think they could be doing better, and then follow it up with another bit of positive encouragement. Number three, be aware that they're probably juggling so many other things in their lives, and your feedback could be what just makes it all fall apart. So ask if they'd like to hear your feedback. Like for me, writing the book, I remember when I sent it out to my friends to have a read through and review it, one of them sent their feedback to me and I didn't open it for about 4 days, because when it first came in, I just wasn't in the right headspace and I would have been really defensive. I would have tried to defend myself or defend why I wrote things a certain way, and I wouldn't have fully appreciated the notes or the suggestions they were trying to make the book what it could be. So I just let it sit for a while, and when I was prepared and more calm, more tau in myself, I opened it and it was beautiful. Like, it was good feedback, some criticism, but it helped contribute to making the book what it is today. Probably the last thing about giving feedback would be, is it going to be beneficial for the person? Not just in terms of the results or their performance, but in terms of their growth and their understanding. If it's not, probably keep it to yourself and do some work around why you feel that way. And then in terms of receiving feedback, it's going to come whether you like it or not. From people you want feedback from people you don't want feedback from, whether you ask for it or not, it's part of the process. And a lot of people, they don't want to hear that feedback. They don't want people's judgment. They don't want to hear or see comments about their efforts in trying to pursue something they care about. Right? That paralyzes a lot of people. But if you accept that it's just part of the process, and then you get to work on a filtration process that you can ignore all the noise and all the kind of irrelevant dumb stuff, and then really tune into people whose feedback you actually care about, that's when you win. Right? That's when you can make it work for you. In terms of what I do, I have the final say on that. Like, I will decide whether I do something or not, and that's it. I can easily deafen my ears and my mind to what other people think I should or shouldn't do, what I can or can't do. But if it's how I'm doing something, that's not really my forte. Like systems, processes, planning, I need all the help I can get in that department. And so I'm so open to feedback, to criticism, to people wanting to support me and help me in those areas, right? Because I know that's not my strength, and I know there's so many better ways, more efficient and more effective ways that I could be doing things. I love that kind of feedback because I suck at it. That's just my whakaaro. Keen to hear how you handle feedback or how you give it. If there are any other tips or whakaaro that you think our whānau should know about. Kia ora.